So, you want to improve your Tagalog accent? Well, don't worry, in this video, I'm going to share to you tips on how you can improve your Tagalog accent. Let's go! Well, first of all, there's nothing wrong with your accent. Everyone has an accent. I have an accent when I speak in English or if I speak a different language other than my first language. But you'll be more understandable if you speak with a neutral accent. So I think for foreigners to master the Tagalog accent, they need to focus on 7 different sounds in Tagalog that they are having difficulties with. And those are D and T, R and L, A and O, and the digraph NG. Okay, so in order to produce the correct D and T sounds in Tagalog, your tongue should be relaxed, not tensed, and it should not push against the back of your front teeth. It should only gently tap the hard palate. I have some words here. So, damo, damdamin, dahon. You don't say dahon or damit. Same for the T sound. So, for example, tamad, tagumpay, torete. So for R and L, it's basically the same as E and T. You have to make sure that your tongue is relaxed and also make sure that it's not curling up. I noticed that native English speakers, when they produce the R and L sounds, they curl their tongue up. But in Tagalog, okay, so for example, words like ruleta, lindol, mura, pintura, lupa, rumaragasa, and so on. These next 2 sounds are actually the easiest ones, but they're the most common ones, so you have to make sure that you nail them. But I'm talking about the A and O sounds. There's only one A sound, which is A, and one O sound, which is O. A as in the word farm or barn, and O as in the word seesaw or saw. So for example, the word aso, it's not aso, it's aso. For duck, pato, it's not pato. Para, not para. Oso, not oso, and so on. Last but not the least is the NG sound. NG sound is basically the same as NG sound in English, but most non-native speakers tend to have a problem or difficulties when the NG sound is at the beginning of the word. There are so many words in Tagalog that have NG sound at the beginning of the word, like ngipin, nguso, ngunit. So in that case, I suggest that you put sing, the word sing, in front of each word that has NG sound at the beginning. So for example, ngipin, you should put sing and then ngipin. So it's sing ngipin, sing ngunit, sing nguso. So you just have to make the SI silent. Alright, so I have additional tips for you. Whenever you see this word NG, you read it as nang. And whenever you encounter this word, you read it as mga and not manga and not nga. There are so many words that have glottal stops in the Philippines or in Tagalog, so make sure that you be careful if the word requires a glottal stop or not. If you don't know what glottal stop is, there's a lot of videos about it on YouTube, but basically it's just a sound that you make when you abruptly close or stop your vocal cord. Like in the word basa, which means wet. The word basa and basa is the same word, but they have totally different meanings. So you make sure that you be careful with words with glottal stop. Make sure that you pronounce them correctly. Okay, so those are my tips on how to improve your Tagalog accent. I hope you learned something. And if you have suggestion on what content I should do next, just comment down below.